Bienvenidos, willkommen, welcome. Today is a new video. I'm going to do Doki Doki Literature Part 2 because I just did Doki Doki Literature Part 1, and my guess is it's probably going to be another hour-long video, so y'all are going to have to, I don't know. So, Jacob is in the background. He may say things, but he's not going to be saying as many things as last game, so let's just jump right in it. He says maybe that's for the best. Alright. Glad you didn't run away on us. Ha ha ha. I honestly don't remember what was going on. If you just watch the first one, then you probably do, but I don't remember a ton.
You were writing the poem.
Well, I wrote... Oh, that's right. Second day. It's the second day. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the literature club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thank you for keeping your promises, Diego Fern. I hope this isn't too overwhelming a commitment for you, making you dive headfirst into literature when you're so not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year, too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang out or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Oh, that's right, Monica was a Valley girl, so I have to do that. Natsuki, you certainly have a big mouth for someone who keeps her manga collection in the club room. That's what I got out of that. Natsuki finds herself between saying manga and Monica. Monica and manga. Well, they're basically... Mangaka. Correct. Alright. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki... Wait, defeated? She didn't... okay. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki plops back into her seat. Don't worry, guys. Diego Fern always gives it his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without even asking. Like cooking, cleaning my room. I do what? How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. And you almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? E-H-E-H-E. You two are really good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. If you know what I'm saying. How come? You and Diego can... Diego Fern... I just want to say Diego. I'm going to say Diego. Y'all know what I mean. You and Diego can become good friends too. Sayori. Dot dot dot. As usual, Sayori seems to be oblivious to the weird situation she just put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know? But wait, Sayori. Eh? Because we're Canadian? Eh? Me?
I'm telling you, it's a manga.
Shush. Not really. Don't be shy. It's really nothing. What is it? I'm actually interested. What is it? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a really big deal when it's not. What do I do? Eh? I'm sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking.
I bet you it's a poem.
Yeah, wait, what is it? It might be a poem, but I don't think it's a poem. I don't remember what it is. I guess that means it's up to me. Oh, nope, Yuri's not talking. I guess that means it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. That was too many to use the word first. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. I'd be careful saying that. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. Hey! I didn't want you to feel left out. So I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so it should keep your attention even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is... How is this girl accidentally being so cute? She even picked a book she thinks I like despite me not reading much. Yuri, thank you. I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think.
Also, it must be inconvenient to have hair that long.
It really must be inconvenient, because I'm a long-haired dude. Like, not that long, but like my hair's down to my shoulder.
Yeah.
And it's pain in the ass for me. I cannot understand how people with really long hair do it. Like, I don't understand, guys. Now that everything's settled, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club. But that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in the book. Can't help but notice her intense expression like she's waiting for this chance. Where's Natsuki? Oh. Where's Natsuki? Asks, answered. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in her closet. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I'd feel bad for distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent me. More than that, she seems to be on the first few pages. Hey, the music changed. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. She sneaks another glance at me and our eyes met for a split second. ... But that only makes her hide her face deeper into the book. Sorry, I was just spacing out. I'm out of this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh, it's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed it in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? Mm-hmm. I wanted to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have two copies of the same book? Well, when I stopped at the bookstore yesterday... that's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy two of them. Ah, I see. Believable story. There's something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decided to let it go. The obvious thing is that she bought the book for you, jackass. 6.5 minutes before I cussed. I'm proud of myself. It's a new personal record. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Is that so? What's it about, anyway? Well, Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. Oh, I remember this book. Ha. Alright, I know too much about this, cause game theory. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. It's called the third eye. If you don't know what that means, watch game theory. Alright, I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give you anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as she does, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to desperately choose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. Oh, I forgot to say at the beginning of the video. Man, I'm so bad at saying at the beginning of the video things. This is a darker game, so for those of you who don't like things like suicide and depression, and it's like a trigger that's respectable, don't watch this then. Simple as that. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. That's kind of dark, isn't it? Yuri made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. You said you liked horror, man. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing, Diego? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri is into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems completely different. It's just... She probably does want to kill. She reminds me of me in a creepy sort of way. In a non-creepy sort of way. Because, like, she's awful with people and I'm awful with people. That's just an accepted fact. But I mean, the way that her mind is always working differently than how she acts. Anyway, I'm a nerd. They challenge you to look at life from a strange new... Yeah, everyone here's a nerd. Everyone. They challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals, or their own philosophy that they believe in. Then suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plans. I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize.
Oh no, I accidentally stabbed every other club member.
I haven't lost interest or anything.
Again.
Well, I guess it's alright then, but I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It is a literature club, after all. Ah, that's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. What are you saying? Just a moment ago, said you were looking forward to it. ... Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put in my bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slipped to the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. You sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up being a distraction to you or something. Alright. I open the book and start the prologue. I soon understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. Looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry, I was just... Yuri, you really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean, yeah, that's what she just did. Ahaha! Here, this should work, right? I'm a creep. I slide my desk up until it's against Yuri's and hold my book more between the two of us. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we each lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Scandalous, my friend. I have to add to the PDA jar in O1. O1 is one of the halls. The res halls. The Casanova? That sounds like... Yeah, seems legit. Sounds like Genghis Khan. Feels like I left my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess it makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh, camera shift.
I could probably say anything I want in the book.
Probably. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I do the same with my right arm to the right side of the book, blah. That way when I turn the page and Yuri slides it under her thumb after it flips to her side. But in holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me, ... exclaim. It's as if I could feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Because I'm Canadian. To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glance over Yuri's face and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? Oh, geez. I didn't realize that she turned and actually faced me. That's kind of creepy, actually. Look at this. Look at that. That's creepy. It's not meant to be creepy at all. It's meant to be a cute gesture, and it could be if like they had actually turned her to face me, but it looks creepy the way that they've set it up. I don't mind being patient. Screw off. I don't mind being...
I'll just leave and never come back. You'll live a lowly existence.
Oh, wow. I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do. No! You know who Yuri reminds me of? I'm not going to say her name, but the girl that I like? You know her, right? Do you know who it is? I'm not going to say her name. I'll tell you after this stream. She reminds me of her. In a really, really non-creepy way. Like, oh my god. Maybe that's why I like Yuri. I think I figured it out. Alright, anyway. Since you've been so patient with me. Besides the apologizing thing. That is different. Yeah, thanks. Sorry for that break. I was looking at my phone because my mom texted me. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but The main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. Game theory!
Game
Oh,
theory.
I want to say it, but I can't. Alright. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways. See, the blunt is the comparison I have. But she also second guesses all the things that she says and does. Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. It's not like I can see into your head or anything, but they're kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. Yuri remained silent for a moment, but Diego, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. That's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait, I didn't mean it in a bad way or anything. Sorry, I really didn't know if you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. I guess I'm more meant that it's kind of cute. What are you saying all of a sudden? Fucking Monica, man. Monica's like, you were about to get it with Yuri, weren't you? I gotta slide in here. Okay, everyone. I think it's about time we share poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we wait too long.
I swear she did that on purpose. She probably did.
She did. You know who Monica is.
Yeah.
Yes, she did it on purpose.
Some of them might not. I was giving myself a foreshadow.
Yeah, I know. But I didn't say who she was. I just mentioned that she was more important. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Is that alright, Yuri? You look kind of down. I'm sorry if I haven't been I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, causing it to close on top of my thumb. Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference either way. In that case, I'll read a little more tonight. It'll be more fun to read with you after it picks up a bit, you know? That's good reasoning. In that case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters on your own time. Alright. I stand up. I make a mental note of where I left off in the book, then slip it into my bag. By the way, did you remember to write a poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. Couldn't really find much inspiration since I'd never really done this before. Well, now that everybody's ready, why don't you find someone to share with? I can't wait, Tilda. Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's is on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I can already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sit.
This is where we read stuff into.
Yeah, we do. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching into their bags.
What are the deeper meanings behind
I do the same myself. I get to make a decision! 18 minutes into the second stream. Not stream, this isn't a stream. Second video. Who should I show my poem to first? I want to show it to Yuri last. I want to end on a good note. The others are going to hate me. Start with Monica. I should start with Monica. Yesterday she seemed eager to read my poem and I wanted to know I'm putting in the effort. Hi, Diego. Having a good time so far? Yeah. Good, glad to hear it. By the way, since you're new and everything, if you ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or things we can do better, I'm always listening. I forgot, she's a girl. She's a valley girl. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'll be afraid of doing things up. Much better just going with the flow till I'm more settled in. Anyway, want to share your poem with me? It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Ha ha ha. With the weird-ass position. Don't worry, Diego. We're all a little embarrassed today, you know? Wink, wink, nudge, nudge.
than usual.
Sit down. But it's that sort of barrier that we'll all learn to get past soon. Yeah, that's true. I hand Monica my poem. Great job, Diego Fern. I was going ooh in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me to keep everyone's expectations low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. Ha. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. you know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? That was my goal, yeah. Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Imagery, yeah. Unlike Sayori, who likes using simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are often... Oh, she's hinting to me what I should do. Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It's very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel. Okay. Or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. It could take years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point. I never really asked, though. I'm sure nowhere near her level yet. Don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learning by trying new things. I'm sure I'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay.
Oh boy, you have no idea, my boy Diego Bird.
I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you.
See, Monica has really long hair as well.
Yeah, Monica does have pretty long, and it doesn't move. Everyone else might be a little bit biased, shush, toward their own kinds of styles. But I'll always help you find what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Ah ha ha. Ah ha ha. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident for someone who claims not to be very good.
See, if I wrote a poem, it would be a post-it note with a swear word written on it.
Sounds like me. Well, that's because I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. Hole in the wall. It couldn't have been me. See the direction the sparkle protrudes? A noisy neighbor? An angry boyfriend? I'll never know. I wasn't home. I peer inside for clue. No, I can't see. I reel blind, like a film left out in the sun, but it's too late. My retina's already scorched with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole. It wasn't too bright. It was too deep. Searching forever in anything. A hole of infinite choices. I realize now that I wasn't looking in. I was looking out. And he, on the other side, was looking in. Oh! She sees me! That's what this is.
Hey,
She sees me.
She sees the guy on the screen.
Yeah.
Like,
She was not looking in like she thought she was into the hole. She's looking out to me. Click outside the poem
she's
area.
clearly unimpressed with what she sees.
Yeah, probably. Yeah. I'm not too
I'm a funny
good
fucking
looking.
guy.
Um
Seriously.
so what do you think? It's very freeform, if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the right person to ask for feedback. It's okay. I'm gonna monotone every I see. Yeah, that's the kind of style that's gone pretty popular nowadays. That is, a lot of poems have been putting emphasis on the timing between words and lines. When performed out loud, rap music, yeah. Some of them used to, and I'm even what I gotta do to be human in it. Okay, anyway. When I performed out loud, rap god, Eminem, let's go. It can be really powerful.
I mean, poems are just raps.
Raps are just poems, not the other way around.
Yeah.
What was the inspiration behind this one? Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it. I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany recently. It's been influencing my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about deep stuff like that, because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after when everyone's better friends with each other. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try hard to make it perfect, you'll never make any progress. Just force yourself to get something down on the paper and tidy up later.
Hey, like I do literally everything
Yeah, pretty much.
without the tidying up part.
Another way to think about it is this. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you'll just get a big dark puddle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for the day. Thanks for listening.
Tildy.
Sorry. Dot. This is a good poem, Diego Fern. Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It is my first time. What? I can't make those types of jokes. Let's be at least kind of kid friendly. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who would be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right.
Tildy.
Tilde, oh yeah. But that's why it impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously, or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy you just wrote one. Reminds me of how you're really part of the club now.
Tildy.
Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room, roasted in my head. Well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but that doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Diego. Deep down, you're not selfish at all, you know? Trying new things like this for other people, that's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, I can't deny that she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much this means to her and all. Yeah. And I'm gonna make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That would be my way of thanking you.
Tildy.
Alright, I'm gonna hold you to that then.
That's
Yay,
Tildy.
Tildy! Tildy.
4 Tildy.
Now, you'll read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. Well, let's see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me, kissing my forehead to the top of the bed. Wow! I can't read. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleep from my eyes. Sleepy from my eyes. Grammar. Are you asking me to come out and play? Are you trusting me to wish away the day? Rainy day? Rainy day. I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I could sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast.
Perfect ending.
That's how you end. Oh, no, hold on. No. Hold up. Sayori,
I like how it goes through all this complex feelings, emotions, and then it's just like,
I want breakfast.
I mean, it's kind of...
Yeah. This is just a guess, but did you wait until morning to write this? No.
Lying.
Just a little bit. You can't answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night. Well, at least that makes me feel a little better about myself. Don't be mean. I still tried my best. Yeah. I didn't mean to say it was a bad poem. It just came out nice. It came out nice, or how should I put it? It sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line.
Gross.
I made eggs and toast. Even though you were late to school.
She'd probably be running to school for toast in her mouth.
It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. Tilde.
Tildy. That's 5.
This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Yeah. The next time I won't forget. And I'm gonna write the best poem ever.
I should
Well?
have made an official count of like all the Tildies for all the dialogue.
No, you don't need to do that, my friend.
No, I really don't.
Natsuki. ... Question? Diego, if you're not really gonna take this club seriously, then go home. Oh, God. What?
Roast.
What?
Oh yeah, Natsuki does not like that sort of
Harsh.
thing.
What? You expect me to believe you actually put effort into this?
Well, yeah.
Do you think I'm stupid?
2 other people did.
I'm not a writer. Maybe it's not very good, but yeah, I did put in effort. We all start somewhere, right? If you're still proud of the first poem you ever wrote, then I'd like to read it. Oof!
Ooh.
Painful to think about? I'm such an instigator, I love it. Fine. Well, sorry. You'll get better anyway. I'd tell you what to improve, but you're better off just trying again. Oh, dang. Fair enough. Well, to each their own, I guess. Anyway, I guess I gotta share mine now. Knowing you, you'll probably think it's stupid. Eagles can fly, monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can seek, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it.
Not registering. Like, fitting in with theme. No, not working.
Great. Great poem. Yeah. I told you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just to be honest, I am. Why are you so convinced I wouldn't like it? Well, because everyone in...
I like you already.
Yeah. Everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff, so people don't even take my writing seriously. But isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves?
Well, I mean, like, she also kind of had that slow timing thing that Monica was talking about.
Yeah.
Really, like...
Your writing style wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly. I like when it's easy to... Oh, I missed that line. Oh well. Like in this poem, seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening. So I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. I totally don't understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helps bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. That's what it means to be a pro.
She's just like, oh, it was awesome.
The vampire teeth are back. I'm glad.
That all the way.
Mm-hmm.
Such a good person. I'm such a very stable genius.
I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from your youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not.
Like, I kind of got some Trump vibes from that. She just pointed out that she liked to do it.
I decided to humor her with the last comment. I don't really care how old everyone is, but if Natsuki's feeling proud, then I won't take that away from her. Good man. Yuri. Yuri. As Yuri reads the poem, I notice her eyes lighten.
Her eyes didn't change color.
Exceptional. The hell? Your eyes don't change color when you read something you like.
I know. I was doing it.
Eh? What was that? Question? Did I say that out loud? Yuri first covers her mouth, but then ends up covering her whole face.
But she's not covering her face.
Shh. He's going to hate me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Eh? I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphors indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. This is actually my first time, really. Huh? Yuri stares at me blankly. We can't make sex jokes. We can't make sex jokes. It's just not allowed here. Yuri stares at me blankly and looks at my poem again.
It was a hidden one until you said it was a sex joke.
No, that was totally not a hidden sex joke. Like, anyone who knows what sex jokes are knew it was a sex joke. Yuri stares at me blankly, then looks at my poem again. ... Well, I know that.
These videos aren't monetized anyway.
Yeah, no, they're not monetized, so I don't care. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. She traces her finger along the words of the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that there are specific writing habits that are usually typical of new writers. And having been through them myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form fit the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds a train of thought, it's as if her demeanor totally changes. Yeah.
See, that's kind of me. Like, once I find, like, a good train of thought, I could probably go on for, like, 5 minutes just talking about things.
Her stammering is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them, but building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice, and learning by example and trying new things.
Honestly, there are so many morals to take away from, like, this entire first act, I guess you could call
Yeah.
it. But, like...
I also hope that everyone else in the club gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased, though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. You're right, you really shouldn't. Natsuki has a very different style than you.
You're gonna be doing that a lot.
Sorry. Shush. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself or me to Natsuki.
Not sucky, more like.
Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her. That's kind of a cute face.
It is.
Which itself is kind of funny. After all, isn't this supposed to be a literature club? Ghost under the light. The tendrils of my hair are...
Her handwriting is, like, not very easy.
I love it. I love that handwriting. The
Oh,
tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing. It must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to have withstood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening blue-green hue of the future. I bathe. Calmed. Oh, hold on. That says calms, right? Oh, calm. Okay, so it's a semicolon. Breathing air out of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back.
How do you flicker?
Don't worry about it.
sorry. Of course, Yuri's poem, the one which I'm supposed to read, was the one I told.
I'm sorry. I have such terrible handwriting.
Thank you.
No, she has great handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking about that at all. But it took you a long
He
time to
actually
read.
does have good handwriting, but I just can't read it.
Mm-hmm. Well, I just don't read script very often.
See?
I actually think your handwriting's pretty. Eh? That's a relief. Also, I like the poem. Even though it's short, it was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems.
Well,
Not at all.
Than not Susie's.
I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri?
Ooh.
Uh-huh.
Ooh.
Actually, the story isn't about ghosts at all, Diego. Really? I must have totally missed the point. Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember that poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experiences in their work. They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolically compared to a ghost. Lingering in her last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. Yeah, that's a lot more solemn putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. That's impressive. Eh? It's nothing, really.
Well,
Yours is impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Yeah, of course.
She's running her hair through.
You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. In the end, I enjoyed it. I'm gonna keep doing my best for you, Diego. Oh, thanks. Me too.
And who are you doing your best for before?
Phew. I guess it's everyone. I glanced around the room. That was a little more stressful than I had anticipated. It's as if everyone is judging me from my mediocre writing abilities. Even if they're just being nice, there's no way my poems can stand up to theirs. I'm gonna go quickly through these because I really want to get to some good stuff. This is a literature club after all. I sigh. I guess that's what I ended up getting myself into.
There's quite a bit of content before the good.
Yeah, I know, and it's kind of a pain in the ass. Like, I want the good stuff.
I think that the first, whole act probably takes more time than the entire rest.
No, that's a lie. That's a lie. That's totally a lie. There's so much more than this. Across the room, Sarah and Monica are happily chatting. I still have to go through the Sayori scene, the Natsuki scene, and... not the Sayori scene that you're thinking of. There's a different one where she's in a closet. God dang, I have so long. My eyes landed on Yuri and Natsuki. They gingerly exchanged sheets of paper sharing their respective poems. As they read in tandem, I watched each of their expressions change. Natsuki's eyes furrow in frustration.
Oh no.
Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh, it's nothing. Natsuki dismissively returns the poem to the desk with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something?
Oh.
It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have to try that hard to come up with something nice to say?
Oh boy.
Thanks, but it really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. Humph. If I was looking for suggestions, I would have asked someone who actually liked it.
Ooh.
Which people did, by the way.
Ooh.
Sayori liked it, and Diego liked it too.
Ooh.
So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me. I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a long time establishing my writing style. I don't expect to change that anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. Roasted.
Sounds so constipated.
And Diego liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it.
Ooh.
Natsuki suddenly stands up.
Wasn't she already standing though?
Yeah. Oh, I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress our new member, Yuri.
Ooh.
Eh? Oh, the music changed again.
Is something more like content?
Nope. Well, yeah, I guess a little bit.
Give me that.
No. You can't listen to that. That's not how that works. It doesn't turn. You have to take off the headset. That's not what I... You just... Yuri stands up as well.
You're already standing.
Maybe you're just jealous of Diego appreciates my advice more than he appreciates yours.
Dang, I didn't expect that sort of quality verse from Yuri.
Huh. And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I did overly cutesy.
Ooh.
Ooh. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? I wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Diego started showing.
Dang, Natsuki. Throwing shade. Throwing shade.
Oh.
It's like we're not even quiet.
I'm a male and I showed up, thus everyone's attracted to me.
That's how these days work.
Yeah, no kidding. That's amazing. Natsuki. Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. Wait, hold on. This doesn't involve you. This doesn't involve you. I don't like fighting, guys. Suddenly both girls turned towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Diego, she's trying to make me look bad. That's not true. She started it. She can get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective.
It's almost like these two small children fighting.
Yeah. No kidding. I need to blow my nose. I think I might be sick. That's great.
Good thing I got my flu shot.
I'm not showing any flu symptoms.
Not yet.
I'm showing the onset of a rhinovirus, boy. That's the common cold, if you didn't know. I don't know if he knew that.
I knew that.
Okay, he knew that.
But I deny that. It's fake news.
No, I'm showing clear rhinovirus symptoms and not influenza. I'm taking a class on this. I understand it. I know. I got it. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? The meaning should just jump out at the reader, not force them to have to figure it out.
Okay.
Help me explain that to you, Diego.
Okay, but personally, do you like having the meaning just walking?
No, I want to have to think about it, but that makes sense with my personality and my nerdiness.
I kind of think that like certain situations have more impact depending on.
I generally want to think. I want to have to think. Well, wait. There's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in a language.
It's because we took stuff from Latin.
Latin, Greek, German. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself. Oh, I skipped one. Oh well. It's also a waste. You understand that, right, Diego? Well.
Oh no. ...
How did I get dragged into this in the first place? Just let me make a decision. I'll choose Yuri. Oh, Hamilton. You forgot the words to Hamilton? You're not my roommate anymore. But whoever I agree with, they'll probably think more highly of me. Yuri.
Stay on.
Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. See? Wait. That's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. That's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri? Eh? You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, but here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting feelings into it, and it becomes something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when you said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that I'm sorry. Yeah, well, that was a lot better than I had expected. I expected, like, Natsuki to freak out or something. But Natsuki, you took it... Oh, shit! I was doing good! Ah, damn it. I was doing so good, and then I had to blame Natsuki. But Natsuki, you took it too far. Yuri means well, and if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? That's exactly what I did. It was her that... Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you should too? Natsuki clenches her fist. In the end, nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up feeling bad for her. I Um, sometimes when I'm hurt, it helps to take a walk and clear my mind. Sayori, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. It'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now.
And then she trips as she's walking out the door.
Without warning, Natsuki snatches up her own poem from the desk and storms out. On her way out, she... Yo.
We were recording.
Well, we're recording a video, YouTube video, so some random dude just walked in, so... I mean, you don't want me to say your name, do you? I didn't think so. So, some random kid just walked in.
We can cut that out and edit.
You gotta see my headphones.
No, I have not seen any headphones. No.
Well, that just happened.
Alright.
That was a happy thing that happened.
See, you know, I would edit that out, but I'm lazy, so unless I find software, I might not edit this out. Oh well. On her way out, she crumples up the poem with her hand and throws it in the trash. Natsuki, remember, it's around 45 minutes. She really didn't need to do that. I look across the room. Yuri has her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at the desk. I gingerly approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Sigh. Everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri! How could anyone not have gotten frustrated after being treated like that? You handled it as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Diego Fern. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you as a part of this club now. It's nothing. One more thing. That one thing that Natsuki said about, you know, I would never do anything so shameful. So, What thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. Aha! She's talking about the boobs thing. I'm gonna make some tea.
Yeah, let's get into subject.
Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? I hate tea. Yeah.
Why would you have to call her that? There's only one person in the room.
Okay, everyone. It's just about time for us to leave. How did you all feel about sharing poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright. Well, mostly. She came back.
Yeah.
Diego.
I realized that as I was saying.
Diego, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. I guess it was kind of neat, but I don't know.
Except for the argument part where I walked in, but other than that.
Yeah. Awesome. In that case, we'll do the same thing tomorrow. And maybe you learn something from your friends too, so your poems will turn out even better. I think to myself, I did learn a little more about what kinds of poems everyone likes. With any luck, that means I can do a bit of job at impressing those I want to impress. I nod to myself with newfound determination. Diego!
You're filled with determination.
Ready to walk home? Sure, let's go. Hey, Tilda. Sayori beams at me. It truly has been a while since Sayori and I have spent this much time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori, about what happened earlier. What do you mean? You know, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that kind of thing happen often? No. That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they'd make good friends with you. Phew. You know, Diego, it's nice that I got to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you get along with everyone is what makes me the happiest. I think everyone likes you too. Yeah, they do like me a bit too much.
Especially Yuri, who's a little eager.
Oh, 3 of them are eager. Wait, there are 4 of them. Hold on. Well, but Sayori doesn't seem like into me romantically, but the other 3 do. Sayori seems chill. That's Tilde. Every day is going to be so much fun. Yeah, it's true. Sigh. Looks like Sayori still hasn't caught on to the kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, we'll just have to see what the future holds, Sayori. I pat Sayori on the shoulder. I said that more to myself than to her, but it's easy to use Sayori as an internal monologue sometimes. Okay, Tilde. Yeah, let's do this. Alright, Yuri. Unstable. Vivacious.
Just Should we end this after this?
No, I'm gonna go a little bit longer. Existence. Question.
Didn't broken work last?
No, we didn't do it. Question. Yeah.
Imagination? No.
Insight.
Yeah, that's weird.
Agonizing. Secretive. We did secretive and it worked, right? Yeah.
Weird.
Uncontrollable.
I
Or
like-
massacre. I like massacre.
I like how they all have that cute slight blush.
Yeah.
Even in like the actual more realistic.
Defeat.
Maybe?
Oh,
Ah!
damn. How is defeat Sayori?
Oh, remember she's like, oh, really sad and
I see. Parfait. Oh, parfait. It's gotta be parfait. No? Melancholy? Oh, melancholy. Yeah. Unrequited. Ah!
Do you know how terrifying it would look if they if these were like realistic?
Mm-hmm. Unrestrained. Philosophy. Contamination. Effulgent.
I like how she like reached up and
Incongruent.
like, expressing words and she looks so happy.
Disoriented. Swimsuit. Alright, so those were all easy because they were all very clearly.
Special?
No, that's gonna be. I think it's gonna be Natsuki, honestly. Extreme.
Graveyard.
Graveyard. Alright, so we got 18 out of 20 for Sayori. Oh no, hold on, we have to do one more. Tenacious. Alright, so we got 18 out of 20 for Sayori. She should really like it.
No, 18 out of 20 for Yuri.
I meant Yuri, wow. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting already. We've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple days.
So I wonder what the thresholds are for like going on particularly the
I don't know. I clearly reached it, whatever it is. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Hi, Diego.
Tildy.
Yo, Sayori. Yeah, Tildy. Looks like you're in a good mood today. Hehehe, Tildy. I'm just not used to being in the club. You being in the club, and that's all. I
I
see.
swear she has like a monopoly on Tildy.
That's a pretty simple thing for you to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyway. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No. Eh? That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? What the hell? What am I doing?
What are you doing, you freaking...
What am I doing? Eh? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse.
Bust.
She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets the contents spill on the deck. Only 2 small coins fill out. Oh! I was pointing out she didn't have money. She was going to ask me for money for this. I got it. I'm sly. Alright, I figured it out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. Get enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming into the club room. Wow, I'm like Sherlock over here. So either you're not hungry and want an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money, so I'd have to lend you some. There's one more thing. You're always hungry. And so that leaves only one option. What?
Tildy.
I give up. Don't make me feel guilty.
I swear that reached maximum anime potential. Ooh, ah.
If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty.
Ooh.
Jesus.
That's like bad.
Yuri suddenly giggles. Eh? I didn't notice she was
Not what
listening
you
in.
Say to someone.
Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Diego to let me borrow some money. Don't get me involved like that, Sayori.
I swear when you said tell Diego things, that was kill Diego things. I swear like Tildy's are starting to take over.
Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after pulling up mischievously with something like that, your suffering is fair enough for retribution.
Wow, Yuri.
Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed in my book.
To say Ori now, it seems.
Ooh. I really like it when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you. She just roasted you. There's no way you could think that. You were right, though. I did something bad, now I have to accept the revolution.
That's not
Retribution. I was gonna say, revolution's not the right word there, my friend. That. Still, coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there? Heh heh heh. Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. Jeez, chill! After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me. But You wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes, so I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Ooh, she's
Come
like
on,
the mastermind.
Give me more credit than that, Sayori. Hehehe. Plop. Did I smack her? I don't know or something. Oh, so not me. Ow. What was... Eh? A cookie. Sure enough, a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. What the hell? Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution. Retribution. Actually, that one almost worked. Ah ha ha ha! Yeah, I was just gonna give it to you, but then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. It was totally worth seeing your reaction, though. Ah ha ha. Natsuki, that's so nice of you. What? What? I'm so happy. What?
She basically gave her a cookie.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears up the wrapper and takes a big bite.
Play with it.
So good. Sayori suddenly claps her hand over the mouth. I bit my tongue.
Come on, Sayori.
You're going through a lot over just one cookie. Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie. Yours look really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
Oh my god.
Jeez. Beggars can't be choosers.
Sayori.
But yours is chocolate. Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one?
Oh my
Fine.
god, I am Sayori. Like, I want to try everybody's food.
Still, I'm really happy you shared this one with me. Tilde.
Tildy.
Why do we do this? Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki and wraps her arms around her. Ah, jeez. I ship it. I get it. Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches to nudge Sayori off her. Sayori suddenly leads down and takes a bite of the cookie.
Roasted.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Sayori is evil.
Mouthful, Sayori trusts away to
Not
safety.
Yuri. Sayori's the true evil one.
Yuri and I laugh as well. Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes.
It's like a sitcom.
It is. Monica, do you tell Sayori? Eh? Natsuki glances around. Monica is in the club room. Ugh. Where's Monica anyway? Good question. Have any of you heard anything about her being late today? Not me. Yeah, I haven't either. That's a bit unusual. I hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She probably just had something to do today.
Yeah, like,
She's pretty popular after all.
Reality, probably.
Shush. Eh? You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined. Okay.
And both of our eyes go to Yuri.
True. That's true. Excuse me? Suddenly the door swings open. Sorry, I'm super sorry. Ah, there you are. Bit late. I was rubbing off the screen. There was something on the screen. Ah, there you are. I didn't mean to be late. Oh, that's not Yuri. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Eh? Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all. You're so strong-willed. Boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about? Monica quizzically glances at me. That's not suggestive at all. Never mind that. What held you up anyway? Ah. Well, my last period today wasn't so... Oh.
Your mind went into a totally different direction.
I'm totally going to hell, my friend.
I could see it. I could see it in your mind. Right?
No, I was like, that's a totally reasonable reason to be late. But then I realized study... Oh. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. Wait, the school bell. There's a... Wait, there might not be a bell. That makes no sense, though. You would have...
The thing you
Just said that. You would have heard the bell ring, at least. I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano.
You could hear it over the piano.
Yeah. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica. I don't, really. I kind of just started recently. I always wanted to learn piano.
I mean, piano's a great accompaniment.
Sí, el piano es mejor de cada instrumento.
Like the violin is more evocative.
Sí, yo toco el violín. También. My roommate and I play violin. He's probably better than me. I played it for longer than he has, but I haven't played it in so long.
I haven't played the violin for 3 weeks.
Oh, 3 weeks. That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica. Monica looks at me. Maybe once I get a little better, I will. Yay, Tilde. That sounds cool. So cool. Sounds cool. I'd also look forward to it. Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Diego. I bet she's gonna play me something at the end.
Hmm.
Monica smiles sweetly in this awkward position. I didn't mean any pressure or anything like. Haha, don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently. I'd really love the chance to share it once I'm ready. I see. In that case, best of luck. Thanks, Tilda.
Stop stealing the orange Dilbies.
So I didn't miss anything, did I? Not really. I just leave out Siri's mischievous escapade. Escapade. Oh, en español, escapade. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Siri somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri's back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Hey, Yuri. Eh? I suddenly noticed that Yuri's reading a totally different book than the one we've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt. No. I was kind of just waiting for you. If that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started? Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first? Not at all. Why would I care? Thanks very much. You're welcome. There's one thing I can do to make my reading time any better. It's a nice cup of tea and an attractive male to sit next to me.
You had to go there.
That's not bad compared to the boob stuff earlier. That ain't nothing. One thing that can make my reading time better. Not to mention for yourself as well. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. Follow and watches Yuri retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, kind of with a filter inside. Can you hold this for a second?
Oh, I think I've seen one.
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle. I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk and we'll get some water. Okay. Lights out is in 10 minutes. That's not 10 minutes, 20 minutes. I can't do math. But I want a shower. So, we'll do this for like 10 more minutes. I'm gonna plug this in at the teacher's desk and then we'll get some water. She walks past me and settles the kettle down on the teacher's desk.
I bet your mind went from electric, lights out.
That might have been. I don't know. I saw the time in the corner. That's what it was. Because I see the time while I'm doing this. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way that she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long legs, Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
I like how he focuses on the legs.
Yes, look at them legs. Okay, may I have a water pitcher? No, you may not. Thanks, I'll be right back. I might as well walk with you. Yeah, why not? Shall we go then? Yeah. Where are you two off to?
No beeswax.
Yuri's gonna make some tea, so I suddenly realized how weird it sounds explaining this to Monica. Where's filling the water pitcher? Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. It's kind of a one-person job, isn't it? That's... Monica, please mind your own business for once.
Ooh.
Or do you want me to tell me there's something wrong with me helping involve Diego in the club activities? My mouth gapes. I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Diego. Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. What's in the hallway?
The slightly weird part.
Maybe, alright. Oh, the music stopped. There's no music. That's always a good thing. Well, it's a bad thing, but it's a good thing.
Well, right now it's...
Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall. I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that? Yuri, something about the way she said that made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me? No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that. Diego, how come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me? Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can't always hide them. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane. No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that? Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that? Friend, you say. And, Yuri lifts her head. Diego, I really like being friends with you. Ahaha. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you, too. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. I'm doing my best to feel Yuri feel better. Anyway. Yeah. Shall we go? Yeah. Yuri and I walked to the nearest water fountain. Once we filled the water pitcher, we returned to the classroom. Diego Fern, do you like oolong tea? No, I hate it, actually.
That's way too many O's for a word.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Anything is fine. Very well. Yuri sets the temperature to the kettle to 200 degrees.
Fahrenheit or Celsius?
Kelvin.
That's below room temperature.
I know. It's really, really cold. Now it's time to get the teapot. You really like to do this properly, don't you? Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others. Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything. Uh-huh. In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Well, as long as you don't pour it down someone's throat when they're unconscious, you'll be fine.
Where the hell did that come from?
Remember the tea consent video?
Oh, yes, I do remember that. Alright, perhaps I will. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves.
Just look it up. It's funny.
To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now. Is that so? I was letting it show, and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking. I decided I would try expressing myself a little bit more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do, when it's you who's around anyway.
Ooh, she's in
Ah,
love with
That's
you.
great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much. You're always worrying about me, Diego. It's very endearing. Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. Watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us. Diego, I have another request. Mind if we sit on the floor today?
Ooh,
Eh?
this is
Why's
the
that?
part.
It's a little bit easier on my...
Here we go. On this wild ride.
The game is gonna go there again, isn't it? It's a bit easier on my back. I can read without my back gets long rather than bending over at my desk. Ah, sorry, I didn't realize. No worries. I said back fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it. Is that so? I wonder why that is.
I can hear the sarcasm in his voice.
It's mostly... That's wonderful. It's most likely because this game is a blessing to the world. Your posture, right?
Watch, he was being entirely earnest. He didn't realize the second reason.
Always hunched over like that while reading. Yes, I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor. Fair enough.
He says, sweating as if he's perfectly honest.
I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieved the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. Oh, I remember this. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sarah's candy bar. I take it, since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I then sit against the wall, teacups at her side.
Tea and chocolate, that's the best. That is the good thing.
As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as the last time.
Oh, but you hate chocolate.
Yeah, I hate chocolate. Fun fact about me, I don't like chocolate.
And that makes him a terrible person.
Yeah, we already knew that. Each holding one half the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. I can't see too well. Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. How am I supposed to focus reading like this? Yuri was always kind of cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle. Your teacup. Yuri handed me my teacup. Holding it with my hands that's not holding the book, I hand it with a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her. Diego, my friend, get your life together. Thank you.
What's the word for stop in this case? Father? Father?
What are you trying to say?
Stop. Resist. Resist your line of thinking.
I mean, para o detiene. Para. Necesitas parar.
Es tiempo por parar.
They're so wrong. Lo ves ahora es parar. Es para parar. Para parar. That's fun to say. Alright. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression. I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all my willpower to focus on reading. ... After a few minutes, I finally managed to relax a little. Put the teacups between my legs and fumbled with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want. That's okay. I won't take any.
And that thing always just comes crashing to the roof.
Eh? Are you sure? Well, if I touch it, that might get smudges on the pages. You're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
Yeah, just lie down.
No need to apologize. Because that sounds really sexual. I'll hold the book open, okay? Are you sure? There are 2 copies. Why don't we just both read our own? Of course. Yuri opens the book with both hands.
Oh, and dust motes are actually much fun.
Yeah, that I'm gonna get. There's rhinovirus, influenza, HG. There's a bunch of shit on those. We don't want that around here.
You just ruined the moment.
No, there's probably not any of that on there, to be honest. The only thing that might even be on is some basic bacteria. Alright, she holds it so close that I don't have any harder time of reading from it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading again. Take a chocolate candy, pop it in my mouth. Ew. Take another chocolate and hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. Means I can't stop here. I apprehensively place the chocolate in her mouth. Just like that, Yuri closes her lips over it. Eh? Yuri's expression suddenly breaks. Did I just... Yuri looks at me like she needs confirming what just happened. Diego, sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that. That's... Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right? I mean, not really in this kind of context, but yeah. That's all it was. Yeah. Then you don't need to stop or anything. I see. The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book.
Chocolate.
I can tell by her expression she can't even focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers. This time, Yuri's eyes meet mine. ... How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling with the rhythm of her breath. No, you just notice her chest rising and falling. You don't notice the rhythm at all. You just notice the chest, my friend. I raise my arm. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. I feel her hot breath on my fingers. Okay, everyone. What? Yuri jumped back. Alright, it's a good time to stop because I want to shower. Alright, let's save this. Alright, that's great. Signing out. You're still... Yes, sorry. Me llamo Diego Fernandez, and that's all that I have for today. It's part 2. There will be more parts. If you want part 1, it will be available. It'll be probably to the left or the right or somewhere. And it will be superimposed on top. And that is what we've got for today. Thank you for watching if you got this far. The Doki Doki streams will be longer, like hours, more than an hour. The other games I'll try to stick to the 30-minute marks, but if you like hour long, tell me. If you like 30 minutes, tell me. If you want like 3 minutes, tell me. 3 minutes isn't going to get you anything. Screw off. Subscribe, please. Thank you. I know you probably hear so many people asking that, but it would really help. Alright. Bye.